Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR, and here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for October, Sunday the 17th of October. Here we go. Today's halacha is this. You might see in most Orthodox shuls that the bima, and I mean, when I say bima, I mean where they read the Torah from. They do all of the reading of the Torah in the middle of the room. And sometimes you will see, if you ever had a look at a conservative or reform temple, they often have the bima right up front where they do the Torah reading, right up front at the front of the shul. I want to explain this. It goes back a couple hundred years when the Jewish poskim, those who decided halacha, said that we should veer away from having our bima, the place where we read the Torah, all the way in the front of the shul. And the reason for that is because a lot of the other religions, things like churches, were establishing their bima type of thing in the front of the church, and if we were to do that, it would appear as if we are copying them. And it says in our Torah, "Uvechu kosehem lo selechu," don't go in their ways. And therefore, many poskim started to tell us that it's more appropriate for an Orthodox shul to have the Torah reading being done in the middle of the shul. Actually, when you read the Torah, you're not actually praying, but you're teaching everyone, and when you're out in the middle of the shul, everyone will hear the Torah reading much better. Now, the actual pulpit from which the chazan does the leading of the davening, that does belong way up front, near the Aron Kodesh and facing the Aron Kodesh. Even according to strict Orthodox doctrine, you still put the standard, the pulpit where the chazan davens from, that should be up at the front. Now, if you ever see in a good Orthodox shul that the bima's not exactly in the middle, like they moved it back but not all the way back to the middle of the room, that's okay. A lot of poskim say that that's totally appropriate. The main idea is that you move it far enough back that you are showing that you're not having it at the front of the room. But it doesn't actually have to be all the way at the middle of the room. As long as you can pass between it and the Aron Kodesh, the Holy Ark, then you're showing that clearly that it's not at the front of the room, and that would be appropriate. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.